All this time you have been on my mind, and all the reasons why we're still in love. Days go by, flowers they bloom and die, although why you and I, we're still in love. You make my dreams come alive. You make my whole world alright. You're always there, wanting the best for me. I think it's clear to see we're still in love. My best friend holding my hand again until the very end. We're still in love.
Hello. Sorry, I was trying to get myself adjusted, and I'm too short for my chair, so I was trying to move it. So anyway, today I'm still critiquing. I have a year of videos, over 600 videos to critique, and I'm still making videos. I put out a new one today on my Get Locker 7474 channel. Let me put my email address here. If you see anything in the video that I have purchased that you would like to make me an offer on, please let me know and email me. I'll need to. Justice Jane, hello. If you'd like to make an offer on anything I've purchased, I'll let you know if I've already sold it. But just send me a timestamp and a description of the item and what you offer. And please let your offer be below what I would list it for on eBay, because some of these items are not listed on eBay yet. And some of them are on eBay, and I can easily remove them off of eBay. But if you're coming through the channel and purchasing, I don't want you to pay the high price of eBay. So that's the way I want that one to work. All right. So this afternoon, it's called Saturday Afternoon Thrift. It's from April 7th, 2024. and we're going to be thrifting an antique mall with my son and his now ex-girlfriend. Oh, let me bring it up on stage so you can see. Sorry. Oh, before I start the video, I want to state that I have discovered over the past couple of weeks that I do not have a home in the true crime community. I love going onto the channels. I love being in the chat, but I don't have a home there. Last night, I feel like I really unintentionally, it's not anything that I did wrong, but I feel like I hurt the chat. I hurt the channel of somebody because I was up on her panel last night, and the people in her chat, everybody in her chat is so nice and so wonderful, but the people said that they didn't want a new person up on panel. So I'm not going to be going back up on anybody's panel. And when I go into the chats, I try to chat, and I feel like I'm seen by monitors, or moderators, but I'm not seen. My comments aren't seen by the host, and sometimes the chats are rolling really fast. I can understand that. I don't blame anybody. There are some content creators that I follow that I feel like totally 100% ignore me. They refuse to speak to me at any cost. I feel like I have the plague or something, and I just don't feel like I have a home in the true crime community. I'm going to continue praying for the missing children and all the other children. Hey, Mama Did Up, how are you? But I'm not going to be covering true crime anymore, and I'm not going to be going up on anybody else's panel because I don't want to hurt the channels by being there. I understand, Mama Did Up, I understand, but I mean, some of these content creators used to talk to me when I chat and talk in chat, and now I'm just totally I have some amazing information that I feel is very important about the Sebastian Rogers case, but I can't get any of the other content creators to listen to me. They won't even hear me in chat at all. And the other night we were in chat, I was in chat, and I caught a clue from a video that was being played. I caught something that was very important, and I was told that it was very important and it was very good. The very next day, another person that was in chat, up on panel, was given credit for catching the clue. So, I mean, I'm just, it hurts my feelings to be in there, and I don't want to hurt any of the content creators. I don't want to be the reason they lose subs or anything like that. And I don't want to be the reason that the other people from the other side, the dark side, harass them anymore. So I'm backing out of true crime for all the people that are good at it. No one will answer me. Please email me. I can't bring it up online. My email address is right there on the screen. Mom Did Up, you can email me. You can email me. I'll talk to you. I was going on Eddie's channel, and it's not anything that Eddie has done wrong. He hasn't done anything wrong to me personally, but I just don't feel comfortable talking to him. I'm 100% afraid of men, 100%. I have a wonderful husband, but I've also known my husband since I was 7 years old. We grew up best friends, and um, we found out after we'd been married for about 10 years, we found out from my father in law that when I was a child and I lived in California, my husband and his family, we were like 1 year old, and we lived like 10 miles apart from each other. We were in two different towns, but we lived 10 miles apart from each other. So it's like my husband was meant to be with me all my life. So too many people, unfortunately, are not here for good. They're here for competition, and it's just too much. Too many people for different reasons. I agree with that, Mom and Nita. There are a lot of people, and now people are fighting with one channel's fighting with another channel over what this channel said about that channel. When there's ladies on the panel, men that would help. You know, Justin used to go up on Brittany's panel. Um, and Justin and Brittany are really close. They talk to each other on the phone and everything, but he doesn't go up on her panel very often anymore. Well, apparently, him and BJ had an issue, and I just don't want to get involved in this stuff between people personally. You mean Eddie? Yeah, something happened between Brittany and Eddie, and I had fallen asleep that night watching Brittany's live, so I didn't see it happen. I don't know what it was, but I just personally, in my heart, he scares me. I'm not saying he's a bad person or anything, but I just get a vibe from him that he scares me. And anybody who is very pushy about wanting things a certain way, like he only wants to talk in live chat on Discord. Well, I'm sorry, I'm not going to do that. First of all, I don't understand Discord. And second of all, I'm a married woman. It's not proper for me to talk in private to another man. That, in my opinion, that's cheating on my husband, and I'm not going to do it. Nothing against them at all. Nothing against any creator. I just don't like it, so I don't watch if it's like that. I can understand that, Mom and it up. I can understand that. And the first time I met you, I think over in Eddie's chat, I went on Brittany's channel and I said, "Who is momming it up? Is she good or is she not good?" And they were all giving you praise. You are such a wonderful person. They're talking about how you're such a great person. I said, "Okay," because she came into my chat and I said, "I didn't know her." So um, just know that Brittany and Justin think the world of you. They think you're a wonderful person. So let's get on to thrifting. And you can email me, Mom and it up, and I'll be happy to talk to you at all. But I don't want to put anybody down. It's not anything anybody did wrong. It's just that I don't feel comfortable and I don't feel like I have a home in true crime. I feel like I'm ignored. Some of the moderators will talk to me, and that's good, but it's got to where some of them don't even talk to me anymore. So I'm just going to back out before I get my feelings hurt so bad that I give up again, because I'm just now getting myself back in the groove and I'm getting things listed on eBay. I'm getting my thrifting done that I'm supposed to do. I'm getting caught up with things. So let's go to the antique mall. We came out to Paramount Antique Mall to do some trading with Pastor Gene, and he did me a whole box for $10. I'll show you in the recap what we got. It's so awesome. But then I want to, we're going to get a few other items here. So I've got CJ and Emmy with me, and let's go walk through the mall and see what we're going to get. I love these enamel pots. They're just awesome for making chicken and dumplings. I still have that pot. It is available.
It's one of a kind.
Pull it towards you. Okay. And then CJ wants this. It's how much?
It came out of
Okay.
$702 and it's 75% off.
We're blocking the way. Yeah. And then CJ found this pair of praying hands here, and they're $20, but I don't know how much the discount in the booth was. So.
I mean, watch out behind you.
And they sold right off that video.
Okay.
I want to look in this booth here. They have, I think, 40% off in this booth.
Yes, 40% off. I mean, we're down here.
It's my kind of stuff. That's what I like. That stuff. Not the jewelry, but the glass. Oh, beautiful.
Wait, is that green glass back there by the blue one? Does that glow?
No, that's slide glass. That's, I think, an Avon bottle.
Barn calls.
Look at this cat. Oh my gosh.
It's too adorable.
Vintage yellow cat for $79. And then here's some smaller cats. This one's 14. This one's 9.
Yeah.
This one is 9.
I never do orange one. Yeah.
All right, let's go look.
Gee.
Okay, this is the booth where CJ got the
Praying hands.
the praying hands. So they were 70% off of whatever the price was on them.
20.
Off of $20.
Right.
I'm gonna back up just for a second. Okay, let's see if I can find it. Okay. My nose is itching. Right here. You don't see me get it in the video because I went for a go back video because somebody told me they wanted that clock. So I went back the next day to get it, and then the person didn't buy it. So I still have that clock. It's kind of a mesh right there, and then it's got beads around it.
Hello?
Sure. Okay. The antique mall was closing down. They're from the 70s. A lot of the vendors moved over to Wichita. Okay, so this booth has 60% off.
So what type of game is that? How do you play it?
I can't see that. Let me turn the tag over. See what it says. Well, darn it. Blue slag demi mug. Huh. They want $15 each for them. That's $30. That's a match. It's 3-piece gold trim. And that's a match holder and 2 coasters or ashtray.
25 cents.
However you wanted to use them. These are egg cups. That one's cute.
I'm gonna go pick that up. I'm trying not to make noise.
Then why are you?
Ay, ay, ay. Red riding a police car for shoplifting. I'm not shoplifting.
Swarovski crystals. Oh, his head's broke off. Darn it. That broke my heart. But that was a swan that didn't have a head. I do have a Swarovski crystal.
You're crazy.
Ounce. I don't have this one.
You're crazy. Just like you.
Oh, it says firm on it.
What's firm?
It says $30 firm. That means it don't get the discount.
Well, they need to make their words bigger. Because tiny people can't read. Like me and Amy. You read? Ish. Ish. That's what I said. Ish. What's ish?
You guys can't read ish. Or you can read ish. I don't know what ish is, but
What do you know?
I've never tried to read ish. Is it a good book?
It's a something.
I just found this very large daisy and buttons fitting or milk glass hat for $2. I have two of those. Two of them available. 50% off, so it said $4, so that makes it $2. This is metal. It's not pottery. They don't have a whole lot in this booth right now. Nickel coffee. Back up here just for a second. I can't see chat with the screen this big. I'm sorry, I was watching chat. Let's see. Oh, he's headless. Wait, I missed something. Sorry, I'm being nosy reading in on your conversation. I agree with that, Justice Jane. They offer no forgiveness. You know what? What's going to happen to some of these channels after Sebastian's found? She's thrifty. I used to have a brick and mortar store, and I sold all my clothes for $1 in my store. talking about this one, how it stinks he was headless. Yes, it did. I have a bunch of stuff to sell. My friend tells me I should start an eBay account. I have an eBay account. I have over 600 items on my eBay. I'm going to back up here. If I can. Went too far. Okay. This was when I was still learning that I couldn't move my camera really fast. Okay, stop. See this salt and pepper shaker right here with the Morton children on it? Those are from the 60s. And I have those still in my availability. One of the kids was playing
I
with
think
the
these are the Morton salt and pepper shakers. Look here. Milk glass Dutch boy and girl salt and pepper shakers.
I have those.
This booth only has 40% off, but $99. That's way out of my price range.
Especially when most weeks I'm only working on an 80 to
Doesn't
$90
say. It
budget.
said mid-century decanter. It's beautiful, but okay, this booth is 50% off.
They're bears.
Agate blue glass children's tea set. It's only one piece of it.
There's another hat.
Yeah, but
Do you dare to
I don't
drink-
know what that pattern is.
Jimmy, do you dare to drink my mysterious
Westmoreland white diamond cut milk glass top hat. $17. It's a cool
I agree
bracelet.
with you, Justice Jane. If I'm the first person to forgive people if they do me wrong. You know, if you tell me you're sorry, I'm going to believe you and I'm going to pray for you. And I don't have any problem throwing prayers out. I really don't. But I don't know.
$15.
But at the same time, I'm not going to talk about any other creator because I don't want to cause drama for more creators. Because I love Brittany to death and I love Justin. I just don't want to harm their channels with my presence. I'll go in and watch their chat. Don't get me wrong, because I love their channels, but I'm not going to cause them any more trouble.
You know you're wrong too sometimes, right?
This booth over here has 30% off.
Moving to Hudson.
I keep saying I'm going to have a garage sale. It's a lot of work and motivation, you know. Instead, I donate when sometimes I could sell the item and make the money back. Decisions. I rent a storage locker in town because it's on flat ground. My house is on a hill. I mean, literally, my driveway is 45 degrees. That does make sense. So when I have yard sales, I have to move everything over to the storage unit, set up the tables and open the unit and everything, and have my yard sale over there at the storage unit storage locker, which is where my name comes from, is locker, get lockered, because I started out, when I started in living in Missouri, I was buying abandoned storage lockers. And I still do once in a while. Right now I don't have any room to put anything in. But so yeah, when I get to the point where some of this stuff I just don't have the desire to list it, I'm going to have a yard sale, but not when it's snowing and icing and cold. I'm going to wait till it's warmer, because it gets cold here in Nowhereville, Kansas. I'm telling you.
In the end market. Kellogg and Woodlawn.
I've been there. I was there opening day. I'm sure they have a lot more booths in there now than they did the opening day.
And let's still check. And also, there's a riser right beneath you.
That's a cake stand.
Oh, I say breathe.
This is $22 with 30% off, so that'd be a little too high still yet.
Some of that stuff is gorgeous, and I'd love to have purchased it, but it's way out of my price range. I don't understand how the financial part works. When you list something on eBay, when you post an item, do you charge if it says posted on their site if it doesn't sell? Okay, with eBay, Justice Jane, you list an item and it'll stay up there for a couple of years if it don't sell, and you can lower the price or you can, leave it like it is. Just take 4 or 5 of the best pictures you can take. I don't know if you can see right there. I have a light box that I put everything in, and I have a turntable that lights up, and I take pictures of all sides of it. And if it sells, it'll automatically come off of eBay. And I don't ever offer free shipping, because when you offer free shipping, you're not really offering free shipping. This video, this is a flea market, an antique mall. But I do estate sales. I go to estate sales. Actually, I'll be posting a video. Today's Sunday, probably Tuesday, of an estate sale that I went to. And but on eBay, you're buffering. Yeah, I see that. Are you having bad weather over there, Justice Jane? Anyway, I don't know if you can hear. I'll wait till you're back and I'll explain to you about the eBay. Mom and Dad lose everything because we won't sell them reasonably and the costs are out of control. That happens a lot. A lot of the stuff in the antique mall sits there because when you research something on eBay, let me show you. I'm going to drop this off screen for just a second. Okay, now on your phone, if you have the eBay app, which I do, okay, you can pull up eBay, and then right up here in this corner, I don't know if you can see it. You can't see it. Okay, right there. Oops. There's a little camera right there. I have 3 items I have to ship out in the morning. Pull up that camera and you can see the camera right there. Okay, then you're going to take your picture of your item and snap a picture. Okay, it's going to tell you let me see. It's going to tell you what the item is right there. But what I do after I snap this picture is I go off of eBay and I'll go over to Google Image. And then I'll touch the picture and it'll show me. And then that will show me every place that, I don't know if you can see the camera. My light up here is bugging me. Okay, I don't know if you can see better now. But it'll show you every place, like Guitar Center, Amazon, eBay, every place that mug, Macari, is listed. And then if it's listed on eBay, did I see one? Okay. This isn't the same cup, but it'll show you the deal. Okay, on my eBay, it says this is listed for $30. Okay, so if I go back over to eBay, here's the item on eBay. Okay, here it is. It's not the same cup, but it's pretty close to it. Right here under this word, it says sold, because you can click the filters and you can click it to tell you what sold is. And then you can see how much that item sold for on eBay. And what the item sold for is what you want to list it for. Because if it doesn't say that it has sold, then you don't really want to list it at a higher price than it won't sell. If somebody's selling something for $5 and you think it's worth $50, if you list it for $50, they're not going to buy your $50 item. So, all right. So let's go back to screen sharing. All right.
Lulu.
And then when it sells on eBay, your phone will do this cha-ching thing. And then it'll tell you that somebody purchased something, like this person purchased this bowl for $27. Okay, all I have to do is click on it and I can just print out the shipping label, tape it to the box after I box it up, tape it to the box, and the shipping's already paid for. Well, I have to actually purchase the shipping label, but that comes right out of my eBay account or my debit card account. And if you list something that says you'll pay shipping, then the shipping's out of your pocket. So if it's like this bowl is sold for $27, they're also paying shipping on top of that, which is another $11.27. So if I was to offer free shipping, I'd have to have charged at least $39 for that bowl to cover shipping. Does that make sense? YouTube just crashed and asked, did I want to send a crash report? Haven't had that happen before. Nan, would you do a tutorial on this? Many people need help with this for beginners. I will do that. Can't do it right this minute, but I will set up my tripod with my phone, and because I have two of them, and I'll record how I do the eBay thing and make a video of it, and I'll post it sometime during this week. Thank you for the suggestion. So, but yeah, like I got 3 items I got to go out, and I have an RV garage outside my house, and one of those items is out there. And I've been procrastinating because it's so cold outside, but I'm going to have to go out there and get it tonight so I can box it up in the morning. And I got 2 more items in my basement that sold off my eBay. Plus, I don't know if you can see it. Let me show you. This tote is full of stuff that I have to list. This is full. This whole table is full. All of this down underneath here is full of stuff that has to be listed on eBay. And what happened was I was thrifting, and I got in a depression after my brick and mortar store closed. I got into a depression, and I wasn't listing anything on eBay. So my basement, I've got this much stuff and more that needs to be listed on eBay. Plus I've got over 400 or 600 items currently listed on eBay, and I'm still listing every day on eBay. So, but yeah, I'll get a video put together of how to do listing on eBay, and I'll show you how to look items up and how to list. Justin Jane, absolutely, that would help you get in the algorithm. This is definitely sought after topic. How to navigate eBay and listing for beginners. Thank you. Thank you. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. I will definitely do that. So let's go through the antique mall.
Strawberry syrup for $40.
Later in the videos, this is in the very beginning of my videoing, and I didn't realize I needed to slow down, and I didn't realize I wasn't actually pointing the camera where I thought I was pointing it, so you could see the items as well as they should have been seen. But I'll get better.
Pretty.
It is.
This.
Navigate.
That's a crane whistle thing. This is made in occupied Japan. I'm sure the bowl was missing its spoon.
What?
I don't know.
Jack in the Box?
Yeah, but I don't think it has the jack in the box. No.
The jack without the box. Or box without the jack. Okay, this booth is 50% off. This looks like Blanco. I don't know. At $65, it's still too high.
And after I saw that the bottom of that bowl had clear on it, I realized it wasn't Blanco. That's slag glass.
Acro agate pink scatty dog.
It was hard to read her writing.
I don't know. Something jar.
Acro agate and slag glass are
Scotty
so
dogs.
similar.
Some kind of jar.
Does it sound like I'm yelling at y'all? I don't know whether I just talk normal with my microphone or what.
This says Wedgwood, but it is not marked Wedgwood.
Okay.
So
That's good, Justice Jane. My son made lasagna.
I am not going to say it's Wedgwood because you can get trouble
Hate
for that.
this.
There's no ever living way.
Sure, if you're not.
Okay, this booth is 75% off. I'm looking for a certain kind of dish. I normally don't do dishes, but I was asked to look for dishes. No. I have to get rid of some of the salt and pepper shakers I've got unless they're super, super special.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I have about 50 sets of salt and pepper shakers.
I have to take time to start photographing stuff again.
See, this
We
was
were looking over
April
here.
last year that I
I
had
found this
already
Pillsbury
quit
Doughboy
photographing.
for 30% off.
I sold it.
And then I have this book on depression glass. I don't know what the price on their books are. There's no tags on them unless it's inside the cover. Oh, if they're $2. And this is on depression glass.
I ended up buying 15
And this is
of
glassware
those
from the 40s, 50s, and 60s. And this is kitchen glassware of the Depression years. What? Yeah, it's $3. This booth over here is only 10% off. I don't see anything over there.
1957.
Yeah, they bought it from me.
From you.
Yeah, I had it for sale in my store.
It's 60% off and it's only $40.
Yeah, they got it from me for 10.
For 10, why sell at a high price? That's pathetic.
Why don't you take a chill pill?
He was talking about a race car, a NASCAR race car, and I had gotten a storage locker that was full of NASCARs. And when I had my brick and mortar store, I sold them all for $10 a piece. And some of them I know were worth $70 and $80. I just wanted them gone. So I sold them for $10 each. I did the same thing with Barbie dolls. I had 261 Barbie dolls that were still brand new in their box. Sold them $10 a piece just to get rid of them.
How would we go back to the 1800s?
Chill. I'm just trying to figure that out.
Okay, this shelf here has a praying hand. It's $5 and it's 60% off. So I think we're going to get that.
I sold it.
Made in Japan. I don't know who makes that. This is crystal ashtray as is. What's as is about it? Oh, it's got a big chip on it. Okay, this booth here has 60% off. This is like a, I don't know if that's classified as a head vase. $8.50 at 60% off. We can get it on a chance.
And I sold it right off that video.
This says
Still in my
Gold
basement,
Castle,
but I
hand
sold it.
painted, made in Japan.
This is cool.
Did what? Oh wow! I don't think I have the patience for that.
First and foremost, you have to put all the stinking nails in the right spot, and then do something like that. Are you playing the video game? Yes, you are.
Is that a crime? I'm waiting.
Can I put this in the cart, please?
Mhm.
Thank you.
Those
I
two
don't
were
see
getting bored and
anything
they got
very
to where they
much on
started arguing
here.
with each other.
That wind is really blowing. You can hear it whistling.
Welcome to Kansas.
You know, $45 for that. Wow. This looks almost like Francoma. West Coast pottery. Emmy's bored. Emmy's bored.
Her and CJ are arguing.
Up the creek without a paddle. That's me, always. Silence and gold is golden unless you have kids, and then it's suspicious. I like that. I like that dresser right there.
Thank you, Justice Jane. That is very sweet of you. I appreciate that.
Jim Shore. $25 and 80% off. That's a beautiful Jim Shore dog. Somebody's lunch smells good.
Right now, I'm
Here,
thinking
Edward.
of lunch right now.
You were always thinking of lunch.
Yeah, you're right. Or supper. Supper is not until about midnight.
Oh, please. You want supper at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Well, you always ask me what we want for dinner.
No, that's not my question. Emmy, is that my question?
No. It used to be a watering can. Oh, you do? Okay. Thank you.
All right, I think we're going to head to check out and see how much damage we've done.
Off to Hutch.
Our total spent in there was $42.85, but I got some good books on so I can help learn my glass. I'm excited for that. All right, and I'll show you the box that I got from Pastor Jean for $10. So do something nice for someone and get lockered. Okay, this is the recap of today's shopping trip at the Paramount Antique Mall. It's going to be a bit different than the other recaps because I'm not actually going to, because I'm going through this box that I got for the whole box for $10 plus the other items I purchased. So it'll probably have, the box I paid for, all the jewelry is $2 a piece because that's what I sell jewelry for. So the other items will be, I'm going to say, just to round it to $5 a piece because I don't remember how many pieces are in here. So
That's true.
let's go through this. First, we have this kind of chunky bead necklace with like rhinestones here and
That's a
clear balls
fun
and
necklace.
metal ball beads. Just, it's a stretch bracelet. Next, we have this bracelet. It has a closure here like this, and it's got white kind of swirly things on the clear beads with little gold beads in between. This is a rather small bracelet. I imagine it's probably for a 6-inch wrist. This is like a tiger eye stretch bracelet. It's tiger eye beads and it's got a knot here. And then this one is black with clear stones. It's labeled black and diamond bracelet, but it is, I can guarantee those are not real diamonds. Just because there's no way for them to breathe from the back, and diamonds have to breathe. Next is this pair of earrings with green balls on the bottom. They look like big wire hoops things. And then we have this pair of earrings. They're just on a, what is that, a French hook? And they're kind of a orangish brown color. They're just pretty earrings. Next is this pair of earrings. Got little green balls at the bottom. They are post earrings. They're very pretty. And then we have this necklace and earring set. It has like a brown stone, and then there's like brown, like tiger eye type stones goes up in there, and kind of opaque stone. And then it has the 2 earrings with the black balls there. Let's see what I'm trying not to get them tangled up. This necklace does not, yeah, it does. It has a twist, a barrel clasp here. And it's got little daisies on it with kind of a off-white kind of stone in there and little beads. It's not a really long necklace. Oh, they're tangling up. Hold on. Okay, I'm sorry about that. This is a real long chain, gold chain, and it has this heart pendant at the bottom. I don't see a way to open it. This would actually just go over your head once or twice, or because it's like this long. It's a long chain. And it has this is just a beautiful heart. And then this one has black circles and rectangles and ovals and multi-strand. Well, I guess there's 2 strands on each one because they're looped through. And then it has this kind of a clasp on it. Be pretty over a sweater.
Just costume jewelry.
This one is really long as well. I'm going to try to double it. Sorry. All right, there we go. I've doubled it there. It's like, I don't know if it's homemade. It could be homemade. Looks like somebody braided the wire or the chain through there. But it's a pretty necklace. Next is this one. Has this black And then it's got several strands here. And it's got this kind of a closure. I believe I had one like this in my store at one time when I had my store. That isn't my writing. This is just, it's a shorter necklace. It's very pretty. And then this one has this flower, and it's on 5 strands of something. And then it has this kind of a clasp up here at the top. Does it say anything on there? I can't see. It has, can you make it out? I can't make it out.
I couldn't make it out. I never could figure it out. I think I ended up with it upside down.
But that's what that says. And that's the necklace hanging there. Next, we have this one that's like black and white. Chunky beads, I guess you'd call it. And it's got this kind of a clasp on it. And then, how do I keep tangling these up? This one, I don't see a clasp on it. It's like it's just put together there. And it would be a pull over the head type necklace. It's kind of a orangish brown colored beads. And then this has earrings with it. They're like kind of gold beads, and it's strands strung through the necklace there. These beads have a white on the ends of them. And then there's little metal ones in between there. And it has this kind of a clasp on it. Then we have this one that has this kind of an earring on it. And here's the chain, and it's got a little thing that drops down from the necklace there. This tag's kind of in the way. It says red and orange bead necklace and earrings. And that's what that looks like. And then we got this one that's got black beads on these French hook earrings. And then it's got four strands. Got 4 strands of beads. And it's a rather short necklace. It would be like a choker or for somebody that's really skinny. But it does have a little extender here on the, you can make it a little longer. Has an extender there on the clasp. So it could be a little longer. And next we have this one is 2 strands. This is the clasp on it. And these are the beads on. They're kind of yellow. I mean, they're yellow. They kind of look green, they kind of look yellow, but this is clear. These are yellow, and that's a yellowish. So there's that. And we looked at that one. And last, for the jewelry, is this necklace. It's pretty. I think it's really pretty. It's got these little beads hanging off of it, and then it hangs down like this. It's just pretty. It's got this kind of a clasp here, like this, and it's just so pretty. Okay, that is all of the jewelry. I'm gonna move it aside.
Finally.
I'll have to untangle it again after a while. Now let's get to the other items out of this box. Like I said, they're going to be like $5 each. So this is, you can see it's a ceramic little bud vase with 2 handles. It says guaranteed 22 karat gold USA. So that's what it says there.
It sold right away.
So it's gold over white. And it's a little 2-handled bud vase. This is a little, looks like a bird bath. I got these from Pastor Gene, and he's got these birds taped on here because they move, and he didn't want to see they come off like that. They intentionally come off for cleaning. And there are 4 little birds there. I'm not going to untape all of them. But yeah, here's the little birds. They've got these little metal pegs here. And they sit
You're
on this.
very welcome,
And this is a,
Miss Jane. And I'll
you
do a
hear
video on that.
it's kind of a marble type, but it's not marble. I don't know what it is. It's not resin. It's kind of some kind of a stone. I don't know if it says on the tag what it is. Vintage hand carved alabaster and marble pedestal bird bath with 4 birds, and that will be $5.
And it sold.
It's just gorgeous. I love it. And then next is another one of these little drawers. This one looks like a bird flying. I had one a couple weeks ago that was a fish. And this is a pretty deep little drawer. And it's like a bird flying.
And that one sold.
I don't know if it says what kind of wood it is. It says wood bird box, jewelry box. So, but it's just too adorable. I like it. And next is this opaque angel. She is a resin type. I'm going to guess that circle means made in China. But she's kind of got gold trim on her. And she is just absolutely adorable. I love her.
She sold right off the video.
Oops.
I'll do a video, Justice Jane, so you can learn how to sell.
And then Emmy found this cross while we were sitting there. And it's kind of wood with the gold going through it. It does stand on the table. I don't know if it's just pine. It just says wood and gold cross is all it says. And it's just pretty. And then I have this yellow. I don't know if you can see the yellow through it. Let me get a piece of paper here. Now you can see that it's yellow. It's a yellow depression dinner plate. It will be $5. I don't see any chips or cracks on it.
I think I still have that.
I believe it's the princess pattern. I have a book that can tell me if I get to if nobody claims it from this video and I look it up in the book, I'll have the right pattern for it. Let me move this. I've got just a couple more pieces down here. This one is, this out of the way, fused glass, and it says fused art glass decorator plate with the weaved pattern, and I love it. It's kind of blue and clear.
I still
It's a
have it.
square plate that's got, you can see it's got a little depth to it, but it's just beautiful. That'd be so pretty with fruit on it. Or as a coffee table plate. And the last piece in this box is this opalescent, says Northwood Rose style opalescent glass footed dish. And all of these are $5. You can see that the gold is wearing off of the feet, but that won't affect it when it's, because it's just beautiful.
And I
Just
still have
beautiful.
that piece too.
I don't have my light up here, or I would see if it glows, but it is just beautiful. I like that. All right. Now that's all out of the box that I got for $10. But there was more from the antique. Just a second. Okay, this is a pair of praying hands that is from Atlantic Mold. And it says, to Auntie and Uncle Jack, Christmas 1973, with love, Robin Sherry. So yeah, it's kind of personalized, and I didn't notice that when we bought it, but we did only pay like $5 for it, so it's gonna be $8. And they're very well, you can see the detail really well in the hands,
And I already
but it's
told them.
pretty. And then a lot of people asked me for the Pillsbury Doughboy, so I got him. I think we paid $3 for him, so he'd be $6. He's like a beanie. Does it say what year it is? Yeah, it does, but I can't say it. 1987. I believe that's 1997. Pillsbury Doughboy. And it has the tag on it. The tag says the date of birth was 1965. So
1 year older than me.
that's the Pillsbury Doughboy. And this I don't know if this classifies as being a head base. I paid like $5 for it. I think it was in the video how much it was. And she's just a little girl that has a spot in the top of her head.
I sold it
So
right off of the
she's
video.
pretty. I don't know who makes her. I don't know anything about it other than I saw it and I got it. Just a minute, let me unwrap this. Okay. Next is this set of praying hands. I'm holding it up to the purple canvas because you can't really see it on the floor like that. So it's the praying hands in this little stand, and I think I paid $4 for them. So they would be $7.
And I sold them.
And this is Viking glass. It's a little ashtray, nut dish, whatever you wanted to use. Drop your rings in at night. You know, that kind of amber Not dish. It has a piece of tape in there. That's not a hole. That's tape where it had a sticker on it. I think I paid $4 for it.
I still have that currently.
This is a large daisies and buttons hat. It's milk glass, and I paid, I think, $4 for that as well with the discount in the booth. I think it was only $4. So it would also be $7.
Like I said, I do have 2 of those.
And then CJ wanted this SeaWorld dolphin toothpick holder to put in his room because he wanted the orca whale. Sounds like the kids are coming in. I have one of these pots here that's about this tall. Hello, Edward. Welcome to the show. It's about this tall. It was my mom had it ever since I can remember. And I bought this one from Pastor Jean's booth so that I can have the lid, because I use it to make chicken and dumplings. And when I make it in the other pot, even if it's just me and CJ, I have to make the pot full. I don't know. It's a mental thing, I guess. But this way I won't make as much. And then we didn't have anything to put the jewelry in, so Pastor Jean just gave me this little basket, and it has a Precious Moments girl on it. It says, "It's time to bless your own day." So I have this basket.
And I sold it.
As well. These are items from a trip to the Goodwill afterwards.
Which is another video.
So there is the recap. If you see something you'd like, please leave a comment in the bottom of the video telling me what you'd like, and you can do a timestamp. All you got to do is put like 23:10, and it'll come to this point right here in the video. Type out what is behind it. You can just put brown necklace or bauble earrings. I don't care. Just make sure you got the timestamp number so that I know what to go look in. I can look at that item and I can get it. And so, and you get everything. The prices I've told you. Jewelry's $2. And then a lot of people ask me for the Pillsbury Doughboy.
That one, I sold him really fast. At one point, I had 3 of them, and then all of a sudden, I didn't have any.
Boy, so I got him. I think we paid $3 for him, so he'd be $6. He's like a beanie. Does it say what year it is? Yeah, it does, but I can't say it. 1987. I believe that's 1997. Pillsbury Doughboy. And it has the tag on it. The tag says the date of birth was 1965. So that's the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Alrighty. So thank you so much for being here. I will post another video tomorrow. We're going to go back. We're going to go to a Goodwill. It'll be the first time you see the video of the Goodwill, but it'll be a go back video from where I had been to a Goodwill and somebody wanted me to go back and get more items for them. And it's a go back thrift from April 8th of 2024. So with that being said, do something nice for someone, even if it's just be the reason they smile. Thank you so much for being here, and get Walker.